Consider the objects that you use in everyday life. Many of them contain metal. For example, these pots on display in a store are made of copper, a metal which, like all metals, can conduct electricity and is malleable, meaning it can be rolled or pounded into sheets or stretched into wire. While some copper comes from native metal occurrences, meaning that it occurs in a rock as a nodule of solid metal, most comes from ore minerals, minerals that contain metal bonded to other elements. For example, copper can come from several varieties of sulfide minerals. It can also come from carbonate minerals. An ore is a rock that contains a significant quantity of ore minerals, so that the rock has a relatively high concentration of a particular metal. A place where there's enough ore to make it economical to mine is called an ore deposit. Miners can extract ore from near-surface ore deposits through open-pit mines. Ore deposits that are deeper down in the crust can be accessed by underground mines. Ore deposits can form in many ways. In a magmatic deposit, the ore minerals concentrate in a portion of the magma chamber. In a hydrothermal ore deposit, groundwater convecting through rock that was heated by the intrusion of magma dissolves metals and carries them away. When the water later cools down, it can precipitate ore minerals. Typically, ores formed by hydrothermal circulation precipitate either as disseminated ore, meaning that the ore minerals are dispersed throughout the host rock, or as vein ore, meaning that the ore precipitates along with quartz and other minerals to fill cracks. Long after igneous activity has ceased, and an ore-bearing rock has cooled entirely, more groundwater may flow through the rock and leach out metals. When this groundwater flows into a different environment, it precipitates new ore minerals. This process is called secondary enrichment. In the case of copper, secondary enrichment produces many of the colorful minerals, such as malachite, that are not only used as ore, but also for jewelry. If an ore-bearing rock becomes exposed at the ground surface, it may be eroded. In this case, grains of native metals like gold break off the outcrop along with other debris. The metal grains, which are relatively dense, can get concentrated in stream gravels. Such deposits are called placer deposits and have been mined by panning for millennia. Once an ore has been obtained, there are many expensive and challenging steps to process it so that the metal it contains can be turned into a usable product. Unfortunately, there are many environmental issues associated with these steps.